Hello again, everybody. Guess who? It's the old Rough-Rider. We have another video podcast for you today. Today being Wednesday, December 21st, 2022. Happy winter solstice day. The days start getting longer, just like some other things in life. Oh, tongue-in-cheek. Here we go. We're going to read from rawstory.com. It's regarding Trump is facing hell as 17-point play-by-play of his crimes lands in the public's lap. The joint January 6th House Select Committee has released their report, and the summary of that report is a 17-point play-by-play of Trump's crimes. Yes, let's begin. On Wednesday, today, December the 21st, 2022, writing for Newsweek, Roosevelt University political science professor David Ferris broke down the problems awaiting former President Trump as the House Select Committee on January 6th is preparing to release its final report. The plot thickens. Ooh. That report, Ferris argued, is going to be a legal and political nightmare for Trump on a new level he hasn't faced before. Woo, the plot thickens. A withering 17-point play-by-play of Trump's alleged crimes appears at the beginning of the committee's 154-page executive summary, wrote Ferris. It details how Trump's and his minions conspired to produce fake allegations of election fraud, attempted to unlawfully create alternate slates of electors to submit to Congress, pressured officials at the Department of Justice to make false statements, leaned on state officials to alter their election results, strong-armed members of Congress into objecting to those results, knowingly sent an armed crowd to the Capitol from his rally on January 6, 2021, sent an inflammatory tweet that put his former Vice President Mike Pence in mortal danger during the riot, and then unconscionably sat on his ass watching the mayhem on television instead of using the powers of his office to stop it. He sat for 3 hours and 7 minutes. 3 hours and 7 minutes, 187 minutes, did absolutely dick while mayhem, carnage, and violence transpired on the in and around and our U.S. nation's capital. I understand and appreciate the trepidation of those who, while they believe Trump committed these crimes, feel that his prosecution could dangerously inflame his supporters. Fuck his supporters. Maggots. Further polarize the country? No. Country's not polarized. We just got 70 to 80 million stupid a-holes that have their heads so far up their ass they'll never get it out. And perhaps lead to sustained violence. Their heads will be exploding. That's the only violence we'll see. No one thinks that prosecuting or jailing a former president should be done capriciously. No, we're not suggesting that. Nor should anyone have any illusions that a successful prosecution will somehow break the fever of conspiratorial thinking. Nothing's going to break that fever. They're in the swamp forever. Maggots. And paranoia that now grips the GOP base. The word base in Arabic means Al-Qaeda. Yeah, we have our own Al-Qaeda. But these objections are misguided and no longer rooted in any objective reading of the situation. Rump. Now the Department of Justice is under no obligation to act on the committee's recommendations. It's July 2016. Then FBI Director James Comey announced that there would be no prosecution of Democratic Party presidential nominee Hillary Clinton for her use of a private email server while serving as a Secretary of State. The GOP heads of the House Judiciary and Oversight Committee made criminal referrals to the Department of Justice about her marathon testimony. 9 hours. 9 hours Hillary had to testify in October 2015 for a special House panel on the Benghazi incident, which was a big fucking nothing burger. That referral went nowhere. Trump, on the other hand, is almost certainly about to go through hell. So, there you go. Short and effing sweet. That concludes today's RuFF-RydRR radio video podcast. Trump is going to go through some things. His dastardly deeds have finally come up to his skanky white fat ass. So he's going to be toast. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to prison we go. Rum-bum-bum-ba-rum-bum-bum-bum-bum. No time like the present. And your erstwhile, irksome, and ne'er-do-well, scofflaw, outlaw family. Arrivederci. This is the old Rough Rider rounding third, heading for home. And as always, stay well, keep it lit, and remember, we ride so you can just sit back on your backside, act snide, full of pride, and maybe, just maybe, you may and might decide. Danke, B. Gates, hasta la vista.